Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and Bitcoin seems to be recovering from yesterday's situation as the SEC took action against Binance, or announced that they will be taking action as they filed 13 charges. Now, Binance is one of the largest crypto exchanges out there in the world, but that type of news, when you have a U.S. government agency going after a crypto exchange, normally puts fear in the heart of investors who are pulling their money out of that exchange. But one day later, 24 hours later, the SEC is going after Coinbase as well, and there are some other charges, or they're being sued, causing more fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But the cryptocurrencies listed and some of these filings or some of these data are not recovering to where Bitcoin is. And you can see various articles out there in various news outlets as well as Twitter. But we can take a look at the market, and you can see Bitcoin and Ethereum are trying to get back to where they were before the news really caught wind and spread throughout the world. It's not at its original high of 27,245, or the level that it was at 27.2, but it is at the 26.6 or somewhere in that range. And so it's recovered to that point. But if we go down the chart, it's not all cryptocurrencies. BNB, Binance's primary currency, or one of their biggest, is just got a nice little tick up, but it's not following Bitcoin anymore. Unfortunately, neither is XRP, which was on the notice of illegal securities or selling as unregistered securities. Cardano, another one. Solana, Polygon, Polkadot. These currencies aren't really popping off or climbing back up with Bitcoin as it recovers. And that's because there's a lot of fear and uncertainty with this situation, especially now that Coinbase is also, they got the Wells notice, but now the actual suit has been filed, and Bitcoin can climb up, but these other currencies are not doing so hot. So while Binance was originally around $300 before the filing, or before publicly announcing the 13 charges filed against Binance and CZ, it's not really recovered. It went down all the way to, let's say, a low of 270, somewhere in there, depending on the exchange, and it's only climbed up to 282, where Bitcoin has went as low as 2.5 or 2.4K and has climbed all the way back up to 26.7, 26.8K. So as we progress forward, what other charges will the SEC bring to various cryptocurrency exchanges or centralized exchanges? Nobody really knows. Will Binance fold because of this pressure? I highly doubt that, but I don't have a crystal ball. So you really want to monitor as things pan out. And I wouldn't recommend keeping your funds on a centralized exchange in case they do go under. You don't want to lose any of your funds. We should have learned this already with Celsius, Three Arrows Capital, FTX, so many different exchanges, centralized entities that were doing stupid things with people's money that ultimately failed. But then these exchanges may have not been doing anything, so they're going to have to plead their case. But if they were doing nefarious activities, or they did willingly know they were selling securities that were unregistered, which a couple of their previous, I think, financial advisors or teams has, there's actual documentation where they warn their leadership, hey, we're selling unregistered securities, then, that's going to bring that backlash that the government is looking for, to make an example out of these centralized entities, to make sure that they register accordingly. But we're still hoping for clarity for these exchanges and for the government agencies, whether it is the SEC or the CFTC, to work with these entities to make sure, hey, you're doing this wrong, let's fix it, this is where the line is, don't cross it. And if they continue to repeat to cross it, then I completely understand. But if you're not working with them when they reach out to you to get additional information, that just puts a bad rap on the United States or North America in general, because Binance already pulled out of Canada. So will Binance completely leave? Binance US done with? We lose one of our top exchanges. Coinbase is the only one left, but then Coinbase is getting sued. So we're kind of in a tough position for my North American, friends and family members out there. But we'll just have to wait and see how this progresses. So keep an eye out on things. Get your funds off of these centralized exchanges. I'm not trying to flood the market, but just always have control of your funds just in case something happens, because you can always find a different exchange or use a DEX to exchange whatever currency you have into fiat, so that way you can take profits or whatever you plan on doing in the future. But good luck. Be safe out there. Do me a favor on the way out. Hit the like button. Make sure to get subscribed. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out some of the links in the description. That'll support the channel and what we do here. And you just have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.